Hello students, welcome to our online teaching class of Balagir Public School. Today we will discuss the second part of chapter 2 of economics, class 9, people as a resource. The topic now we are going to discuss economic activities by men and women. Economic activities by men and women. Here, what do you mean by economic activities? Economic activity means whenever we work somewhere and get some money is known as economic activities. Okay? Whenever we work somewhere and get some money is known as economic activity. For example, there is a rickshaw puller or a labor. He carries some luggage and gets some money. This is known as economic activities. Okay? Are you clear about the economic activities? Economic activities refers to whenever we work something and get some money is known as economic activities. Economic activities are classified into these economic activities are classified into three categories. These are primary. These economic activities are classified into three sectors. One is primary sectors. Secondly, secondary sector. And third one is tertiary sector. Okay. So these economic activities are classified under three. All the economic activities which are included in the GDP, they are classified into three sectors: primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. What is it? So we have to know what is the primary sector. The various activities have been classified. So primary sectors includes what? Primary sector includes agriculture, then forestry, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry, etc. Whereas secondary sector it is otherwise known as manufacturing or industrial sector, manufacturing. Okay. And tertiary sector it is otherwise known as manufacturing, like manufacture of different industrial activities which are going on. This is known as secondary sectors. Manufacturing is included in the secondary sector. And in the third, that is tertiary sector, that is trade, transport, communication, banking, insurance, all these are coming on the tertiary sector. So what does it mean first? Primary sector, in the primary sector, by cultivating, we are producing different, by exploiting the natural factors, natural resources like land, we are producing something. For example, we are growing cotton, we are growing paddy, we are growing wheat. So these are the primary products of the primary sector. And from these products, that may be wheat or cotton or paddy, we can change their form. From wheat, we can change it into flour, and at last it turns into biscuits. This turns, how it become possible? In the manufacturing sector, that is in the industry. That is the form of the output, the form of the products of the primary sector is changed in the secondary sector by processing it. Okay, so here also from cotton we can turn it into a thread. Thereafter we can get cloth, and at last we are getting dress. So in the manufacturing sector, the form of primary sector, the products of the primary factors are changed through processing in the manufacturing sector. So this is why it is primary sector, or it is known as agricultural sector. This primary sector is otherwise known as agriculture sector because it is the base, it is the most important sector, it is the star, it is the base of all other sectors. Okay, so from which is getting produced. then we are getting biscuits at last. Yes or no? So if the wheat is not being produced, then we will not get biscuit or others. So it is the primary or the most important sector, that is primary sector. And by processing the products from the primary sectors, we are changing its form, we are manufacturing it, that is occurring in secondary sector or manufacturing sector. This sector is otherwise known as industrial sector or industry. Yes, industrial sector. Third one is that it's tertiary sector. Tertiary sector, for example, production of primary sectors increase and huge quantities of agricultural output. Thereafter secondary sector का क्या ये जो बहुत सारा ये प्रोडक्शन in the industrial sector, the industry produced huge quantity of output or other things, biscuits or other things also. So it also needs, at first, to transport the goods from primary sector to secondary sector, it also needs some transportation facilities. It needs communication facilities. It needs banking, insurance, everything. So when the products also is produced in the secondary sector, it also needs to carry these goods to the needs to carry the goods to the market, or finally it also in order to arrive it to the consumers also. Okay, it needs a lot of other services like banking, transport, communication, all these facilities. So trade, transport, communication, banking, telegraph, telephone, all these are included under the tertiary sector. And this tertiary sector enhances or helps for the promotion of primary sector and secondary sector. Okay, so as this tertiary sector provides different services, each sector is like your telephone booth, call centers, ATM board, all these are also the jobs of the teachers, doctors, barber, washermen are also coming under the activity of the tertiary sector. So in this way, economic activities are classified into three categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary. Okay. So here the activities in this sector result. Again here that is come to the point that the activities in this sector result, these economic activities are called. So all these activities are called economic activities. Economic activities are also called market activities. The economic activities are also called market activities. Okay, market activities. So you can distinguish between market activities and non-market activities. Economic activities and non-economic activities. Okay, here also economic activities are also called market activities. Market activities involve remuneration to anyone who performs, that is, activities performed for pay or profit. Okay, I have told you. So this whenever we work somewhere and get some money is known as economic activities. Okay, so market activities involve remuneration to. These include production of goods or services, including government service also. Okay, so because we are getting money, we are carrying on business, we are getting some money. We are carrying on agricultural activity, we are getting some money. All these activities are called economic activities. Okay, but non-market activities are the production for self-consumption. You are non-market activities are the production for self-consumption. Self-consumption for that means you are practicing your agriculture, and you did not sell in the market, and you consume all the products that you produce from your agriculture or other. This is not for your self-consumption. You did not get any money, so it is known as non-market activity. Because market activity did not take place there, this can be also consumption and processing of primary product, account production of fixed asset. Due to historical and cultural reasons, there is a division of labor between men and women. Here, I would like to tell you one important thing, very interesting thing. Due to historical and cultural reasons, there is a division of labor between men and women in the family. Women generally look after domestic chores and men work in the fields. You know, it is the general idea. You must have known. I would like to ask you one question. So we have the parents. Our mother is cooking, at home. She is looking after the domestic chores. She is looking after all the family members. She is doing all the domestic activities. And father is going outside to earn something, whether he is a government servant or whether he is a laborer or whether he is working somewhere as a receptioner or other, no matter. Yes or no? So why this is? Whether is there any constitutional rules and regulations that father will go outside to work somewhere and mother will remain at home and only take care of the other family members? Do you feel so? No. But why it is carrying on like this? Why it is confined that father will go outside to work and get money? We feel, we the people, from the ancient, from historical, and there are so many historical and cultural reasons behind it. And family is the lowest social institution. Family is the lowest and sacred institution of the society, and both the father and mother, they are the pivotal persons, most important central figures in the family, and they decide and they always plan how to maintain their family in a decent way. There is no constitutional rules and regulation. There is not any force or there is no any other compulsion that he will do like this and she will do this. Okay, so for the benefit, for the convenience of their work, and in order to enable to run the family in a smooth way, generally women do the domestic work and male candidates they go for the work outside in order so that they can earn money, and in this way they run the family. Are you clear? So here, for example, there is a family. In that family, father is going outside and he is earning money every day, 300 rupees. It is his economic activities because he earned money. But on the other hand, the mother is at home. He is working very hard. The mother gets up early in the morning. सबसे पहले he leaves the bed. Yes or no? She leaves the bed and goes to bed very late at night. It is very common. And after providing well service to all the family members, after cooking decently, lovingly, affectionately, all the whatever has been available in her house, she cooked everything with a lot of interest, with a lot of affection, love and affection, and served his family members with all these items. And whatever left out, she took and became satisfied. Yes or no? Although she is working, whereas father is working outside whereas mother is working outside, whereas father is working outside for 5 hours and gets 300 rupees, whereas mother is working at home for at least 17 to 18 hours a day, but does not get any money. Yes or no? So, as mother is not getting any money, her work cannot be called as a economic activity. But on the other hand, father is getting some money by working outside. His activity is known as the economic activity. Are you clear? These are the differences between the economic activities and non-economic activities. Okay, so here also employment in this sector is most women work with job security. And why? This is because women nowadays there has been some changes in the field of working also. Women are also now able to go outside, and the government is also taking a lot of steps for the safety of the women. The government is creating a lot of other situations also, encouragement also, and nowadays women are not downtrodden. The women are also demanding, and they have already become equal like the men in every sphere of our life also. You must have known in our country also the women have become doctors, engineers, teachers, lecturers, even the president and prime minister of our country also, and even the defense minister also. Okay. So this is the comparison between market activity and non-market activity, or economic activity and non-economic activity. Okay. So next we will hear then quality of. Next we will discuss about the quality of population. Thank you all.